All right, it is Thursday, everyone. I'm Andrew Dow. Time for a Happening in the Hamptons podcast, our weekly breakdown of the Hamptons market, new listings, and events on the East End. We are sponsored, as always, by New York Title Abstract, the Hamptons' leading title insurance firm. Visit NewYorkTitle.com. We are joined by Steve Glick, Dave Rotiner, and today, Maria Markovic. How are you?
Hi, good.
Welcome in.
Thank you for having me.
Have we had you on before?
No.
We're like 200 and something episodes, and this cannot be your first one, is it?
Woo-hoo. Yes.
All right, welcome.
First one, welcome.
We got it. That's like not many agents left that
No, this is great.
Their first time on the podcast. So
Good to have you on.
So welcome in. So here's how this works. We ask you a bunch of questions. You have a million great real estate answers, and then we put it out there for tens of thousands, probably, of viewers.
There's millions of people
to listen and enjoy. So there's absolutely no pressure on this.
Actually, I think we're up for an award. We're right. There was some podcast award that all we have to do is pay like $1,000 and we win the award.
We were recognized as one of the top 100 real estate podcasts to follow. I think we were ranked 53. I'm going to say. Some company
There's a lot of podcasts out there, so
there's a lot of real estate podcasts. It's great to be recognized.
So we're the real deal now, you know. So
That's
what
right.
started as like an idea during COVID is now blossomed into this legitimate podcast.
And Maria, you started out as an admin here at Saunders.
Yes, that is correct.
And fast forward, what, 10, 12 years later? You how many years later?
12 years later, I believe.
So how did you get into real estate? So tell us the story. So 12 years ago, you came into Saunders as an administrator, right?
Yes. So I wanted to be an agent from the beginning, actually.
Okay.
However, when I came to interview, Saunders' team thought it was a good idea to start as an admin. And that's how I gained my experience, got to know the paperwork, kind of like behind the scenes of the office, which comes in handy to this day.
Sure.
To know what's going on, everything about the paperwork, how the office works. And then I transitioned. Well, actually, I was kind of recruited by my now mentor, Susan Pensner.
Ooh, shout out Susan Pensner.
She's kind of famous.
She's a legend.
She's a big deal in New York City. She's a big deal.
You have a great mentor in Susan Pensner, and so she saw value in you, I guess.
Yes. She's amazing. She, like I said, basically recruited me. And said, would you like to do real estate with me? And that's just the opportunity I was waiting for. I grabbed it. Susan and I are completely different. Yep. So it was a little bit of an adjustment. But now I can't imagine even at this point working with anybody else. We get along so well. And I learned a lot in the past 10 years. Now I am doing real estate full time.
You've done a lot of business.
Yes.
You put into contract almost $10 million property.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
I'm the best. No,
Hey, confidence is contagious. I love it.
Still, even though we have had great success to this moment, I'm always trying to stay humble and not think I'm the best, because even it's hard in the sales.
You're only as good as you're only as good as your last deal.
Yeah, exactly. And there is a lot of pressure to keep producing. Like everything I do, everything I sell, it's always that pressure, like to keep it going. But that's what makes it interesting, so you don't get lazy at your job. You just keep doing it. And it's just, I'm very happy to be here at Saunders and to be doing sales, big deals, smaller deals as well. They're all valuable in their own way.
So what are you doing now? So you're in the Southampton Village office. You're now full-time. You're an agent,
Yes.
right? You're here every day. So if anyone wants to come visit, see Maria, you just come into the Southampton Village office and you'll find Maria.
Yes, usually I'm there in the morning, and then as the day goes by, the showings roll in. So then you can catch me on my cell phone. But yeah, I'm pretty much at the office every day. That's maybe one of the habits as being an admin. I do come to the office, get my schedule in order, and then the showings begin.
That's great. Yeah. Now, someone also, if they were on social media, they could follow you on social media. You've been making a lot of videos, and you see the value in promoting yourself and using social media, right?
Yes. I mean, first, I have to say it's not as easy as it seems. It does require a lot of work, a lot of prep, thinking about it, making the video interesting. So, people want to see it. But when it's all said and done, yes, I absolutely believe that every agent should have a strong social media page. Because, when I go to buy something or go somewhere to a store or some kind of an event, I always search them on social media, Google, to make sure,
they're up to date.
Yeah, exactly. So basically, if you're not on Instagram these days, you better go on there.
It's really true for any business, I think.
Yeah.
But it's hard. Like you said, I mean, you got to be on the ball. You got to be constantly doing it. It's part of the job now.
We follow this guy, Ice, or some Hamptons Ice or something, and he sells ice, and he's got a social media following. You know what I mean?
Oh, I've
it's
seen
like,
that.
who would have thought?
The truck around, it
yeah,
just
it's
says
like,
hi.
it's like, who would have thought that would be like a valuable thing to the ice business?
You got to be dedicated, right? You're doing it. You're dedicated, and it's worth you're a good person to follow. Like, you have a lot of good insight on real estate. You get into some really unique properties out there. But it's great to see the progression and the growth from, starting off as a business of an administrator, learning the business, then getting a great mentor to teach you even more side of the business, and then eventually transitioning full time into a real estate agent. It's a great progression. A lot of agents just try to start out going full time all by themselves with no mentor, no education. But you followed the right path, and now it leads to great success in your 12th year of doing real estate. So
that's really
and
hard
it's
to
an
just
American
step
dream
into.
story. You're originally from Serbia. When did you immigrate over?
I moved actually, I think, 13, 14 years ago. So I started doing real estate pretty quickly.
Right, and then you got married. You have a beautiful family. I mean, it's a great thing. You just can't beat it. You
Only
did it.
in America.
Not so easy.
No, it's not easy. But if there was ever a country to offer opportunity, I know these days America doesn't get that many good reviews around the world, but I have to say,
only place.
As an immigrant, it's a country that's definitely offering the most opportunity.
That's great perspective.
Amen.
It's still the place.
And it's cool to see. Yeah, it's cool to see when it happens.
And I just want to mention for like somebody thinking about real estate, you really have to just keep at it, never give up. That would be my advice, and always give 100% in anything you do. Mm-hmm. So that has been the key to my success, is whatever you do, whatever kind of job, whatever deal you're on, it doesn't matter if it's $1 million or $10 million, always give your 100%, because you never know who is watching. You never know how it's going to end up. So, that's the key, I feel.
And I would say you're always been a really emotionally stable. Like, I've always noticed you're like, okay, yep. Like you don't come into the office freaking out. You're like, okay, this is what's happening. This is what we're dealing with.
Because I know what matters in life. Yes, work matters, and it's important to do your work well. But at the end of the day, it is work. I think it is important to stay.
I think also stable. Though, I think it's from the admin experience. You had that outside looking in perspective, and so you've seen probably maybe thousands of deals, just from the outside, so you kind of know how it goes.
We've seen that a couple times with the administrators here, that they start off learning the business that way, and it's a great way to get in, learn the business, and then progression on to becoming an agent. So it has happened, and the few that have done it have been very successful. So if anyone's looking to get into real estate, I think this is a good path to get there, right? Rather than just jump into it, learn the business, get a mentor, and just,
work your way in.
Work hard.
Yeah, and work hard and not give up. That's solid advice.
Cool.
All right, let's talk numbers. How is the big picture, Steve?
All right, so this week was a good one. 31 listings went into contract in 1 week from Westhampton to Montauk. Last year, there were 24 listings, so we're looking at an increase of 29%. 2 years ago, 26 listings went into contract, so an increase there of 19%. The breakdown of the 31 transactions: 1 between 15 and 20 million, 8 between 5 and 10, 7 between 3 and 5, 2 between 2 and 3, 7 between 1 and 2, and 6 under $1 million. The dollar volume was 119 million versus last year 104 million, increase of 14%. 2 years ago was 63 million, increase of 89%. So increases all across the board. And new listings, 34 new ones came onto the market. That increased the market by 3 listings. And the breakdown of the 34 new listings that came on this week, there was 1 between 15 and 20 million, 10 between 5 and 10, 8 between 3 and 5, 7 between 2 and 3, 4 between 1 and 2, and 4 under a million. Inventory is at 1,725 total listings, 1,373 active, and 352 in contract. So a great week as we round out May, and there was all increases. So, we're in the summer now. We're in the thick of it. So
Yes.
there is a lot going on. There's a lot of activity in the real estate market, and the sun is shining. The Knicks are winning. So what could be worse?
That's right.
And the
That's
Knicks
right.
are winning.
The Knicks are winning. The Knicks are going to win.
Well, easy.
Let's
easy,
hope so.
eh?
Finally.
Jinxing people like that.
Bet the house.
Bet that. All right, what do you got going on this weekend? Because it's fine. I mean, look, it's gorgeous, man. The last couple of days were
It's
amazing.
party weekend. It's party weekend. So it's Stephen Talk House. We have Penelope Road is playing at the Stephen Talk House June 6th from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. This is a live band with a major following. And they got started kind of like promoting themselves on social media.
That's the way to do it.
So you could check them out at the Stephen Talk House. Then this is a nice event at Navy Beach June 6th from 3 to 5 p.m. in Montauk. They're hosting a kickoff event for Shred the Love in Montauk, which is a charitable organization focused on supporting local community members facing hardship. So local community members. So I thought that was kind of cool. So you could, if you want to do something like that, you can do that. Then out in Southampton, you have the Sticks and Stones Comedy Club. It's Abby Russell's Sticks and Stones Comedy Club. So on Saturday, June 6th at 8 p.m., there's a showtime. That's at 25 Pond Lane in Southampton. And Janelle Draper will be doing stand-up there. And, this is a hidden gem in Southampton. This has been going for a while. A lot of people show up to this, and it's a lot of fun. And a lot of comics come out from the city that, love performing in Southampton. And then finally, the Perlman Music Program, which is an unbelievable experience on Shelter Island. I talk about it every summer whenever they do it. But this Friday from 7 to 8:30, if you go down to Shelter Island to 73 Shore Road, you can watch an unbelievable outdoor concert of violins and classical music performed by the students that participate in the Perlman Music Program on Shelter Island. It's very beautiful, all under a tent, and tickets are free. So it's a great date day.
Wow. These are great events.
Summer's here. It's party time.
Much
and
better
then,
than last week.
where are we going? So where are we going to watch the Knicks? Where are we going to watch the Knicks?
Well, there's a million watch parties. I mean, I think like every restaurant is going. Everyone's taking full advantage of the Knicks being in the finals, and everyone's doing these watch parties. I think last night, East Hampton Village had a watch party right there on Newtown Lane in the Village. They shut down the street, had the big screen and tables out there. Look, these games started about 8:45, and last night I think it went to like 11 o'clock. So it is somewhat on the later side if you're out there, but. You can't go wrong. Every bar that has a TV will 100% have the Knicks game on.
Yeah, I had no idea so many Knicks fans were in.
All of a sudden, there's a lot of Knicks fans. Steve is a legit Knicks fan.
Steve is legit.
I will say that,
voter.
dude. I've been friends with Steve for a long time, and he's got so much Knicks gear in his office. It's unbelievable.
One
I'm
year I
sure
got
there's
him.
going to be a lot more if this week goes according to plan.
This is the one we're looking pretty good. The next game is Friday night. And then the next one will be Monday night. So Friday night, which is tomorrow night, you can't go wrong. Get out there, support the Knicks, support New York.
There you go. Maria, anything else before we let you go?
No, I just want to thank you guys for having me.
Of course.
I hope I did okay for my first
You
time
did
on
great.
air.
Yeah.
And then
10 out of 10.
I just want to wish everybody a good summer. Stay busy, but take a break and enjoy as well. So, finally getting some nice weather. So it's going to be great.
I love it. That's a great note to end on. All right, everybody, thank you so much. Maria, thank you. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the summer. Until next week, I'm Andrew Dowd. That's what's happening in the Hamptons.